Oh, there you are, YouTube. Doodloo 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 doot. Subscribe. I just watched Shang-Chi, Legend of the Ten Rings. I missed this one at the theater, so I am very late watching it, but I'm trying to play some Marvel catch-up right now. And I've got quite a bit to watch. Eternals just hit Disney Plus, so I will be watching that one soon. I still need to see Black Widow, and I think the other thing I need to see is Hawkeye. And I guess you could also say I need to go back and watch Thor: The Dark World because I haven't watched that one yet. So yeah, I need to play some catch up. I don't know how quickly I will get through everything, but Shang-Chi I thought was pretty good. I was not familiar with this character in the comics at all until heard about this movie. I think what the announcement of this movie was the first time I'd heard of Shang-Chi, and so yeah, this was cool to watch because I was completely learning about somebody that I had never heard of before, and I don't think that had happened since maybe Guardians of the Galaxy. I'd never heard of them until the movie was announced. So I always think that's a very fun experience because a lot of these characters I know or have heard of and know something about, but this I was completely fresh, didn't know anything at all. And again, that was a fun experience. And I think the movie was pretty good. I think some areas, and maybe this is just the nature of Disney or something, I don't know, some areas I think the special effects weren't very good. Like it was like this person is standing in front of a green screen and it is obvious, that sort of thing. And I wonder if that's because they thought maybe this was a gamble because this is not a as well known superhero, so they're like, okay, let's not put as much money behind it or something. I don't know. I haven't like looked at the how much what the budget was or anything. But my new theory as I was watching the movie, because at first I was like, okay, I guess this character is not as widely known, so they aren't gonna give it the same money, I guess. And again, I haven't looked at the budget. But then as I was watching, there's this great scene, spoilers, a dragon battle that is just absolutely epic, and I think they like cranked up the CGI for that because that to me looked very good. And then like once that was over, it was just kind of like, okay, not as good anymore, and it was kind of like, why is this happening? A lot of fun things when it comes to the MCU, the entire MCU. I loved seeing Wong. We saw Bruce Banner, which was cool. We saw Bruce Banner. We saw in the end credits. We saw Marvel Woman or whatever her name is. Captain Marvel. What is her name? Captain Marvel? I don't know. Saw her at the end also. But the cool thing that we saw, and we saw Wong both in the after credits and in the movie, but a really cool thing was we saw Abomination in this movie. He's doing like a cage fight, just like Wolverine does in the very first X-Men movie. Cage fighting. And I was like, oh my goodness, is that Abomination? So that was a cool callback to a movie that I feel like people forget about or don't like. I don't really like that movie, The Incredible Hulk. That movie, has been so like distanced, I feel like, from the MCU other than bringing Hurt back to play Ross. That you have that, but like Edward Norton being gone, and completely redesigning Hulk just really separates that movie from the MCU, I feel like. So that was kind of cool to see Abomination in this movie, even though I think Abomination should have died at the end of Hulk. I guess I don't know how you kill an Abomination, but and I think maybe he had a little bit of a redesign too. His fins seemed a little bit bigger. That was Abomination, right? I think it was. I'm out here just talking like it was Abomination. I guess maybe I shouldn't say it was certain for certain, but I think it was Abomination. So that was kind of cool to see that. But yeah, overall, I thought it was a good movie. I like that it was smaller, more contained. I think those are always nice. I think it did lag. Lag, is that the right word? Lag? Why does that sound wrong to me right now? Slow down in the middle a little bit. Really enjoyed the beginning, really enjoyed the end, but in the middle, I was just kind of like, okay, okay, okay. Um, yeah. So I mean, yeah, that battle at the end was really cool. I thought um, some of it had. Uh, I guess I kind of already talked about that. Just kind of like the poor CGI in certain areas. But that last battle, again, when the dragons were on screen, I thought that was cool. All that was really awesome. But okay, I don't know. Maybe so. The fight at the end with Shang-Chi and his dad, like I don't know, just that open field battle was a little bit boring, I guess. The battle itself wasn't, but the location was. It sort of reminded me of Superman Returns when Superman's getting beat up by all of the henchmen because they're on like that kryptonite island. And yeah, it just kind of reminded me of that. And I was like, yeah, this just isn't visually interesting. And I've kind of seen something that looks like this a little bit, but that's small. The dragon fight was very cool. And I really enjoyed learning about a character. Oh, here's another thing. They brought back Ben Kingsley. So that was fun. He was kind of a delight throughout the movie. Um, that was awesome because I haven't seen him since what? Iron Man 3? That was that movie, right? Or was it 2? I think it was 3. But anyway, yeah, I can't really think of much else to say other than I enjoyed it. That was nice. And I'm excited to see the future of this character when he returns and how he returns because they're setting some stuff up and I want to know where it goes. And on that note, perhaps I'll see you tomorrow for more Pure Hangout.